Marcus is spending some time home alone without a babysitter, kind of a latchkey kid, and he hurts himself, and I'm the only one who can take him to the hospital. And I'm searching for a doctor because he literally has this knife sticking out of his foot, and I sort of see this elderly gentleman doctor, and I'm about to take him to him, and then behind him I see this incredibly beautiful doctor, and I immediately move and present the injured child to Dr. Sam Lake, played by Adrianne Palicki. So thus begins a really long and cool relationship between the two of us. Today is, I think we're about 5 episodes into our relationship. So Adrianne's character is a no-nonsense doctor. She has a lot of guys who play a lot of games to try to get her, and she has basically denied Will many times. But Will has put some chinks in her armor, and now they're pretty much really into each other. She's invited me as a +1 to her hospital gala, and that's a big deal because she never invites any +1s. So our relationship is progressing. Her feelings for me are progressing, but then I have a lot of conflict because Marcus's birthday party's on the same day. Will's got a lot of shortcomings, but he knows what he wants, and when he wants it, he does anything in his power to get it. So he's never sort of turned down, he's never relented on trying to get Dr. Lake. He has different strategies, but it's paid off, and things are going very well for Will at this moment. One is that she doesn't fall for any of his normal charms that kind of make it easy for him to get girls. So, the rejection is always an aphrodisiac in some level. But I think deeper than that, she's a very cool, grounded, with it girl who's not very smart, calls him on everything, all his BS, and is sort of a tomboy wrapped up in a beautiful woman's body. And I think that's kind of Will's ideal. There's this sort of very cute and funny moment where Will unearths this journal he made when he was 10 years old about his perfect girl, and he leafs through it, and Dr. Sam literally hits every mark. So this is the one in his eyes, and it's fun to see Will kind of put in that position. You don't expect it. You think he's just going to be this kind of ladies' man cad the whole series, but he basically falls in love. And it's an interesting sort of turn. Adrianne is almost like, as I just described her character. She's just so cool, down to earth. I could see her just being able to hang with a group of 20 guys, and all of them just all falling in love with her, without another girl in sight. And it's sort of that very charming and irresistible combo of a very feminine, beautiful woman who kind of has these kind of very chill, not super girly qualities that I know a lot of men find hard to resist. The chemistry that unfolds, there's a very physical attraction, which is at the core of them, but at the same time they have a ton of fun together. And the reason a lot of the comedy is generated from the fact that everything goes wrong with Will trying to get her. You think he's about to get her, and then this horrible lie comes out. You think that he's about to get her, but then she gets rushed off to some emergency doctor. So there's this sort of, her job creates big obstacles, and the fact that Will's life is now becoming increasingly complicated with this little boy and Fiona next door, that there's all these huge obstacles that get in the way of him actually consummating and getting what he wants. And that goes on for quite a long time, but there's a happy ending.